In case you missed it on Tuesday night, our governor gave his State of the State address, and it was much of the same old, same old. He applauded the fact that our state is in great fiscal shape, but I will say Republicans are the one who have kept this state in great fiscal condition with our budgeting. The governor has wanted to spend far beyond our means and raise your taxes. Thanks to our fiscal responsibility, we have a huge budget surplus that we've tried to return to you twice. We're now attempting to return it to you a third time. That's your money. You've been overtaxed. Hopefully we can get that back to you this session. The governor mentioned mental health, and I've been happy to work with him on that issue. In fact, I had a bill pass this session that funded recovery schools, and I want to see all Wisconsinites get in a better place with mental health. But it's more than money, and I will tell you that I still have legislation pending this session that should help with that issue. The governor also bragged about the progress he's made with having more solar in the state. If you live in the 38th Assembly District, you know that constituents, your neighbors, are not happy about the 2 large solar farms that are going up in our district. In fact, my very first listening session I had this legislative session was filled with people who are extremely frustrated over solar. I've called some of you back and told you we've been trying to get things at a better scale with community solar, but that legislation hasn't advanced yet. So frankly, the governor should be a little careful about bragging about that issue because Wisconsinites are not too happy about it. It always cracks me up that the governor says the will of the people is the law of the land. If I've heard that once, I've heard it 100 times. He believes that, except when you don't actually agree with him. We have a piece of legislation now that puts a question to you, the voters, on what limitations you might like to see on abortion. He doesn't want you to have that option. Finally, the governor also brought up fair maps. The maps right now that we're dealing with are anything but fair, and the governor really kind of proved that by vetoing his own maps with tiny, tiny tweaks for the most egregious gerrymanders. I hope we can continue to work together in a bipartisan fashion. We've really made great efforts, but all the movement really has been on my side of the aisle. So say a few prayers for us. I hope we can keep moving forward together in the state of Wisconsin for your benefit.